Hey guys, what is going on? I figured today I would do a vlog. Actually, I'm off of work right now. I'm not driving on the road, I'm just in the driveway. I'm off work kind of this week. I'm just taking care of my boss's dog while they're out of town. I don't have too much going on, so I figured since I can go to the gym in the middle of the day, maybe I would record a workout for you guys and then maybe sit down and give you the talk of why I haven't cared so much about vlogging. And I know this lighting is horrendous, but bear with me. Okay, so before I start driving, I'm gonna vlog today. I'm determined. I'm able to go to the gym pretty much during the middle of the day this week, so I figured that would be a good way to get some videos out for you guys and some content, just because I feel like vlogging is kind of lame and boring for me because my life is so repetitive and it's the same every single day. I'm a nanny. I take care of a little girl. For me, that's really exciting and enjoyable, but I don't feel like there's much to film on that end for you guys. And then I go to the gym at night and I'm just pooped, and when I get to go to the gym at night, it's so packed. So yeah, but I figured I'd go to the gym right now. I'm doing legs, and then I would sit down and have the chat with you guys about why I went MIA for like 4 months, and what's been going on with me and Nick that led to that. And I don't know, maybe it'll help you guys out for me to talk about it. If you hear someone else talk about it, maybe you're going through something similar, and just sharing my story could possibly help and let you know that you don't have to have it together all the time. You don't. The reason I've been like pretty MIA for the past 4 or 5 months, I will try to make this a quick summary because this could get very lengthy. So I have endometriosis, which is a fertility issue amongst a lot of females. 1 in 10, I think it is, which is a lot. Many people suffer from it, but you just don't hear a lot about it, which is very unfortunate, because if you don't know what endometriosis is and you have it, you're just gonna think that you're a baby, you're whiny, and you just can't handle having a period. But that's actually not the case at all. Like, you're really effing strong and your body is being put through so much, and that's why you're in so much pain. No, you're not a hypochondriac. So if you're having very painful periods and you're in pain 3 weeks out of the month instead of just the week of your period, and it's like excruciating, chances are it could be something else and not just your period, and you should really ask your doctor about it. It took me a year and a half, multiple times of passing out, having seizure-like activity because my body was spazzing out to the pain, and quite a few hospital visits before I finally like found a doctor that was like, I think you have endometriosis. So that's the background there to lead into why I've been MIA. So last year, the beginning of 2017, I went off my anxiety and depression medicine, and then we lost our dog Hank, which was huge and devastating for us. He was only 2. He was our world. I was obsessed with him. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen my tattoo in memory of him. And then we bought a house, and so much was going on with that. And then I found out I had to have surgery again for my endometriosis. Well, I had my surgery. Things went really well. Things went so well that the doctor thought I would be able to get pregnant within a month, because we have been trying to have a kid since November of 2016. Didn't get pregnant within like even 3 months. Stopped having a period, which is not good when you're trying to have a kid. So I started at the end of the summer of 2017, I started fertility medication. He's so crazy right now. Hi. I started fertility medication. Well, that just makes you honestly feel like shit. Like, you are so tired and nauseous for a majority of the month. You have no energy. The fatigue is so real. Then you're gaining like water weight, and you're just like fluctuating all over the place. And I'm just so uncomfortable in my body right now, and have been since the summertime, the end of the summer. So I've been on that fertility medication since the end of the summer. I currently am still on it. But yeah, so like I said, it just takes so much out of you. You are exhausted, you're nauseous, you don't feel good, you even get like fake symptoms, like you're getting sick sometimes. So then I went on that medication. It still didn't work. So then me and Nick started a process called IUI, which is like the step you take after fertility medications and trying on your own before moving to IVF, which is the more serious, expensive procedure. So we moved on to IUI around Christmas time, and around Christmas time I also decided to get a nutrition coach through Nutrition Dynamic. She like works under a nutritionist and a researcher and everything. They're just great at what they do. They work with lots of people with all sorts of thyroid issues and fertility issues. So along with all of that, I also back at the end of the summer had blood work done for my thyroid and other things, because I wasn't losing weight no matter what I did. My energy, like I said, was terrible, which is a side effect of the fertility medication. But my thyroid levels, when you get your thyroid levels checked, they're gonna give you like 2 numbers that you should be between, and that's like the average. And you should be somewhere in between those. There's a low number, a high number. You should be in between that. Well, I was in between those numbers, but I was at the very, very low, like the last number you should be on in between those 2 numbers. I was at the very low end. Well, as long as you hit that number, doctors aren't really gonna do anything for you. So with Nutrition Dynamic, I've been working on healing my body and my fertility issues and my thyroid issues through food and vitamins, proper supplementation. And no, I don't mean supplements like fat loss pills and like all these things that make your heart rate go crazy and are just not good for you. No, these are just like pure vitamins that I've been taking and eating lots of food. And I'm not gonna lie, I have my days where I, like right now I'm at 2,000 calories, and the past 3 days I have not hit that. I've gotten more like 1,700 just because I am on my period currently, and I'm just not that hungry on my period, which is, I guess, kind of a good thing. I feel like that means like everything I'm doing with Nutrition Dynamic is working, because I just don't have those insane cravings anymore. But yeah, sorry, back to the fertility thing, which was why I've been so MIA. So when you go through all this fertility medication and all these, like I have so many doctor's appointments a month, y'all, it's kind of ridiculous. Your schedule is just so busy and you're so exhausted that like I didn't have anything to contribute, to film, like make a little vlog for you guys when I was in the gym. That was my focus. I wanted to get in and out so I could just go home and go back to sleep. And like I said, I'm just not comfortable in my body, so I just didn't really feel like sharing myself and my life with other people, because I'm just very insecure about my body right now. So that is that. That's why I was MIA. Like I said, it just took a lot from me. It took a lot from me. Like me and Nick are just both, I don't know, Nick's very positive. So after we started the IUI process, that was rough. I mean, I felt like I freaking got hit by a bus for the first 2 days after I got my first IUI. We also found out that Nick has a fertility issue, so it's not just me that has a fertility issue, it's both of us. So that just makes our chances of having a kid even harder. So we get 2 more shots of having an IUI done, and last month was missed. With my cycle being all over the place and not regular, it's very hard to pinpoint an ovulation day. And when I had an ultrasound done where most people ovulate, mine was way sooner than that, so we missed it. So we didn't get to have an IUI done in January. We'll find out next week if we get to have one for February, and we'll get 2 more shots at IUI, and then we'll have to move on to IVF. Before IVF, I'll probably take some time off of like fertility medications and doctor's appointments and everything, just because it is so much, and I've been doing this for a while now, and it's just draining. And I'm getting to a point though to where like I've been going to therapy since I've been off my anxiety and depression medicine, just to really help with stress levels and anxiety and panic attacks, because I have had some since going off my medication. That's normal, but I wanted to go off my medication. I felt like I was in a good place, and everything I'm learning in counseling has really helped make me stronger. I know how to redirect my thoughts to try to prevent anxiety attacks and stuff like that. Stand up for myself, stop being such a people pleaser, yada, yada, yada. So with all that being said, where I used to get really upset each month of the fertility medication failing or us not being able to conceive after trying since November 2016, it's not as big of a deal anymore. Like, I still want it. So like, I still want a baby so bad. So does Nick, but it's not the end of our world. Like, we have each other. There's always adoption. There's always like, we love to travel. So we can just continue to, like, as long as I have Nick, we can get through it. We have our families, we've got our friends. Now we've got this little dude who's a maniac, y'all. He's such a maniac. He's like, our first dog, Hank, who died at 2, he was not able to be very active because of some of his medical issues. And so to see this little dude and how active he is just so fun and crazy. But yeah, that is why I've been at MIA. I'm so sorry if that was all over the place. There's just so many thoughts, and I wanted to try to keep it short. Last time I tried to film this, it was like 20 minutes, and I was like, that's way too long. But please, if you have anxiety, talk to someone. It's not that bad. I thought it made you weak. I never wanted to talk to somebody, and I did, and it's been great. If you were going through excruciating pains every month with your period, more than just that week of your period, you were not alone. Talk to your doctor, ask them about endometriosis. It's okay, like, and even if you don't have it, at least you know. But it's always okay to ask. And that is why I've been MIA. Say bye, Winston.